कौन दिशा में लेके चला रे बटुरिया, कौन दिशा में लेके चला रे बटुरिया रे, ठहर ठहर ये सुहानी सी डगर जरा देखने.
Good morning everyone, welcome to a new vlog. I hope you've seen the last vlog, you liked it. And this is day 3. Starting this off with a fresh hot cup of tea and this amazing view outside. 7:30, it's day 3. Today starts the Tawang trip. People are sort of relaxed, enjoying a cup of tea. Good morning.
Good morning.
I think the way they make the tea over here is a bit different. They put some sort of butter in it, so it's a bit salty, though it's a milk tea. This serene, environment with the river flowing by right away in the morning. It's amazing. And we are off. So on way to Tawang, and it's a long ride today. It's around 9:30 in the morning and we'll reach Tawang by around 4:35 is what he says. Of course, it depends on the road, the condition and everything. Most interesting part today is we would be passing through Sela Pass. Finally reached. This is the Dirang Monastery. Let's go inside. We are on National Highway 13. These roads are maintained by border road organizations and they are very, very nicely done up, maintained. You could see army cantonments and their garrison all across while we go all the way to Tawang. And finally you could see some snow-capped mountains right there. What a view, man. We've reached Baisakhi. It's from that historic battle at Sela that this entire war memorial is being built across. And this is a small restaurant or a cafe that they run, which is called Baisakhi Cafeteria and Shopping Complex. And there's a cafe as well, which is called the Madras Cafe. You find a little bit of ATM. There's some souvenir shops, a bakery, and that's the cafe. War Memorial. So we are done visiting this war memorial here. An altitude of 11,246 feet, as it says on the board out here. So yes, this is 11,246, and we have to reach Sela, which is around 13,700. So another good 3.5 hours of drive from here, and the weather is already, slowly starting to get breezy and windy, and I'm sure as we go up, this would get more and more intense. We are going into this bakery, which is run by the army itself. There's the menu. These are to the soldier who have come here. These are the varieties that you have, and a nice little place for sitting. And just see this overviews this nice valley out here. These are all freshly made bakery items. Let's just dig into it and try how are they. So there is a freshly baked rum ball. So let's try this out. Bit on the sweeter taste. Very nice. So now we are on way to Sela. You would see the entire biodiversity has now changed. Suddenly from greens you would see more of rocks, rocky mountains, dry weather. There you could see the snow-clad mountains. Oh my god, what a view! What a view! As we inch closer to these mountains. So finally reached Sela. This is an altitude of 13,700 square feet. You might feel a less of oxygen. You can understand it's dead cold. There's ice all over. It's in the month of May and probably the temperature here would be something around 3 to 4. Absolutely stunning view of the mountains. You can see I've put in a cap. That's the Sela lake. Let's go and explore. Sela Pass going all across to Tawang. What a view, man! What a view! Such freaking cold. The wind speed is amazing. You could barely speak. Your lips becomes blue due to lack of oxygen and this intense wind that you have here. It's so freezy. We get to see some snow from very close quarters. Done with lots of photos. It's a wonderful place. Sela lake flowing through. That's the Sela Pass. You could just come down. You know, you just crave for a hot cup of coffee, some hot chocolate. You just need that over here and it's just overwhelming. Down all the way to Sela lake. Came up. You are literally grasping for your breath. It's so difficult. We go across the Sela Pass. Oh man, what a view. Almo, the homestay, the car is being parked here and this is where we are staying. We are very tired after such a long journey. Alright, it's 9:30 in the night in this absolutely serene village of Tawang, and as you can see everyone has just gone to sleep. It's absolutely deserted. So
we are going for dinner right now.
Now we are going to go for dinner. Very hungry. Kitchen, and as usual you have a nice stove out here. It's very nicely done. See some things, there's some book, nice reading corner. Good morning, day 4 from Tawang. The most interesting part of the trip starts today as we would be going to Bumla Pass. So it's around 8ish in the morning. We are all ready. It's pretty cold out here, and so the car that we have hired from Guwahati to Guwahati, that would not include this because local drivers are only allowed to drive in that route. So Bumla, if you have to go, it's one of the most offbeat passes in the world. It's located around 15,600 meters above sea level. So it's quite high. We would also be visiting Sangetsar Lake, also known as Madhuri Lake, the famous lake wherein Koila was shot. So there's a 4-wheel drive Xylo that they have given for today, and you will have to pass through all army barricades, so you need to have your permits and everything in place. And we are off. What a beauty. So we have passed on from the army checkpoint. So wherever you will find the army base camps, you are not allowed to take any photos or videos, and we as a responsible citizen should always abide by that. The entire topography has again changed. It's all dry very much. As we inch closer to the mountains, it's much more dry, and probably in some time, if we are lucky, we'll find snow all across the roads as well. You can see the roads. It's an entire zigzag road all the way up, and we are just going right above it. It's one lake which is called the Pitiso Lake, and it's fully covered with snow. So we have stopped at this Pitiso Lake. It's so amazing.
आइसक्रीम बना हुआ उधर के साथ
Alright, so this is called Y Junction. So the road behind goes to Bumla, wherein this goes to Sangetsa Lake, and this is one of its kind. It's very nicely decorated out here. You've got a park. That's the cafe which is there. Well, that's the cafe. So we are going on this small little bridge. But nothing to hold on to. It's very rainy and it's really windy. Almost done with all the places here at Sangetsa Lake. Now feeling a bit hungry, so we'll be visiting this cafe which is there. I think it's called Cafe 10, which serves some hot soupy noodles, coffee and all of that. Right, so this is the cafe. Let's go inside. Maggie at 13,500 feet, we are enjoying. Very hot soupy. Good. Right, 10:45 in the morning, done with Sangetsa. Had a little breakfast as well. And now hop onto the cab, and next stop is Bumla. That's where the real excitement is. We have taken the right turn from the Y Junction, and this is the way to Bumla Port. This is the way to Bumla Pass. Heavily covered in snow. We are very close to Bumla Pass now, and you can see the thickness of ice. Alright, so finally reached Bumla Pass. So this is the point till where photography and videography is allowed. Once you go on that side of it, the border side of it, you cannot have any photography, videography which would be allowed. So, and you can see, this is even in the month of May, the type of ice you get here. Just imagine in the month of December, January, February, they are saying up to 6 to 7 feet of ice which gets accumulated all over here. 15,600 meter above sea level. This is how it looks like, and it's really one of a time, lifetime experience that you can really have it here. Alright, so we are just back from the pass. So we are now back, just had a fresh cup of coffee, and we also tried the besan chilla, which is made by the Indian Army at 15,400 feet, and it sounds and smells very delicious out here. So now we are here for the past 40-45 minutes. There have been constant, drizzles of snowfall which is being happening. I hope able to see some over here as well. See, there's constant drizzling of snow which is happening. The temperature at night here goes to minus 20-25 degrees centigrade. This has just started to snow very heavily, and the temperature is sub-zero out here. It's just 2:30 in the afternoon. This is surreal. This is one of a lifetime experience that